This is the x-ray of a man that I recently treated in the ER where my own bias almost made me miss a life-threatening diagnosis. A man in his 60s came to the ER complaining of constipation, and he was seen by my colleague 2 days prior, was given an enema and had a small poo and was subsequently discharged. Now he was back, still unable to poo, still with bloating, but he didn't have any pain, fever, or any vomiting. He looked really well, and I wasn't really detecting any red flags in his story or his physical exam, and honestly I thought he was just coming back in with constipation. But I've developed a rule of thumb in my medical practice, and that's if someone bounces back to the ER with the same problem, I escalate investigations. That means that they'll get blood work or imaging even if things look really benign. His blood work was totally normal, and he walked himself off to the x-ray department, and this was the image. I immediately sent him to the CT scanner, which revealed that he had a bowel obstruction from a tumor in his colon, and he was subsequently taken to surgery for a colostomy. What almost tripped me up was confirmation bias. The extent of his abdominal bloating didn't quite fit, but I looked past it because everything else seemed normal. Confirmation bias makes us notice the information that supports what we already believe and ignore anything that contradicts it. And this is why I developed that general rule of thumb to escalate investigations, and it totally saved me here. This type of bias doesn't just affect doctors, it affects everyone. It's the same trap that fuels prejudice and racism, because if you believe a stereotype like group X is lazy, you'll only notice examples that reinforce that pre-existing belief while ignoring all the hardworking ones. And it's the same reason why people only click news articles that confirm their positive or negative views of a politician while scrolling past anything that challenges it. Cognitive biases are powerful, dangerous, and everywhere. And in the ER, they can mean the difference between life and death.